They need to be stopped. It's driving me crazy. Our society is going downhill. Just going. Here was our society. It was okay. It wasn't that high. It was kind of okay. Like there's like super duper awesome society. Here's like bottom of the level. Here's like mediocre. We were at least mediocre. Okay. So with that in mind, we were mediocre, and then all of a sudden society decided to go. And what's kind of causing that? The first thing that it is doing it is people who do not knock on the restroom if someone is in there in public. Ugh! It happens all the time. It happened yesterday when I went to a pizza place with my friend, and he was in the restroom. Door was locked. So, okay. So if people are in the restroom and the door is locked, used to people, if someone else was going to go to the bathroom and there wasn't multiple toilets, people would knock on the door. And, and then you would wait and listen, like, occupied, something like that. Occupied, whatever. Yes. And then that's how it would go along, and then they'd be like, oh, okay, or not even have to say anything, and then they just go on about their day. So, that's not happening anymore. Not anymore. No, I've heard this. It happens to me all the time. It happens to other people, too. I have confirmed today that if they're in the restroom, the door is locked, the person, they don't knock, they go straight for the door handle, and then they jiggle it. And then you don't even have a response to say anything, like occupied at the moment. Sometimes you do. But then a lot of times, too, what people do more times than not is they will try it again. As if like, oh, I just didn't, it's locked for no reason. I'm going to try to get it anyway. And then one time I went to the restroom, I was going to the restroom at a, where was it? What was it called? It's a food place that has Whole Foods. It was at Whole Foods. And there's a guy in there, and he didn't have the door locked. So I opened the door, and I walk in. He was like a second and a half away from wiping his butt. Ew! He should have locked the door. No. Don't not lock the door. That's a given. Come on. But if the door is locked, then you're like, oh, brain says, hey, someone's in there. 1 + 1 = 2. 2. And then you just give up. You don't just keep... Like I was at McDonald's the other day, Friday. I went, and I was going number 2. There's that 2 again. And I had the door locked. They've got one toilet and one urinal. And then a sink. So I was in there doing my number 2. And then I hear someone come up, and they try the handle. And I get to say anything at first because logic should say, oh, hey, they understand the door's locked. So you have to try it again, too. And then I was like, occupied. It was just like, dang, come on. Common sense. And so then I hear him pacing back and forth in front of my door. And it's like, oh, my God, okay, I understand you have to go, but I'm here first. Now all I'm going to do is go slower. I'm basically done at this point. Kind of sort of playing on my phone. Everybody does that. Since you've got a smartphone, you're on the toilet. That's what you do. But anyway, so it was just like, okay, I'm going to wait. So he finally left the actual bathroom at McDonald's. And so I was like, okay, fine. I'm all finished up now. So I finished up and left. He was on the outside of the door, and so as we pass each other, as I'm leaving the actual bathroom area, I said, excuse me. And he's just all, you had to go to the bathroom. Okay, fine. I understand that. There's still decency to say, excuse me, sorry, something. You don't just try the handle again. It happens all the time. Or sometimes I'll be in the bathroom going, and then, they'll do the jiggle handle, and I'll say, occupied, and then they'll do it again. It's like as if they're deaf or something. I'm like, occupied! God, this is happening to everybody. Everyone across America. Probably other states and other countries. Everywhere. Driving me crazy. Our society, like I said, is going downhill, and that's where it's starting. I blame Miley Cyrus. Might not be her, but I don't know. It sounds like a good scapegoat. Okay? Who else could it be? It could be... I don't know. That was the first name that popped in my head. She's a little bit weird, and people are starting to get their haircuts now like hers, which is weird. Okay, if you've got that haircut, I'm sorry. It's my opinion. Don't take it personal. Sorry. Anyway, if you like Miley Cyrus, sorry for that too. That was just, it was a joke. Anyway, so, have the decency to knock on the door if someone is in the restroom. And I understand, like I said, the door might just be shut. There might be 2 toilets in there, you don't know. But knock. wait a second, see if anyone says, occupied, I'm busy, out in a minute, something like that. And then be like, oh, okay, someone's in there. I'll just have to go wait patiently. Instead of jiggling the handle, oh, it's locked. I must have not used enough brute force. I gotta jiggle it again and try to get in there. So show some patience and And today's Rave and a Rant, I was going to do it, but I had a guy come in the studio, my studio, which is kind of a studio, I'm working on it. But yeah, he came in here and he wants to talk about his new music video thing that's coming out and this and that. And he's right over here. He's starting to get impatient. And I wouldn't be surprised if he, like, real soon just kind of grabbed him by the arm or something. Yank me over there! What? Yeah, boy, you talk too much. Yeah, it's my time. It's my time now. You got Sean where they go, her flout guy, you talk too daggone much. I said, how about you let me have my time? I came in all the way from L.A. I said, oh, wait, what's that? What's that? Figure out good at. Well, I'm not good here. This is not good here. Yeah. So, you don't know who I am? Well, duh, people. It's me, Lil Sean. I'm the best rapper there is. I partnered up with my best friend. Maybe you know him. What's his name? Oh, I don't know his name. Oh, well, you do know his name. His name is Lil Jon. You know that boy? He's like me and him. We're like twins. We bros. We all platinum and stuff. I hope he'll make all of his albums. You didn't know that? And it wasn't, oh, you don't see, you grabbing the disc right now, and you're looking at it, and say, oh, I don't see Lil Sean on there. Where's he at? He just didn't credit me. I asked him not to. Why would you say, oh, why would Lil Sean do something like that? Why wouldn't he want Lil Jon to do it and say, hey, he helped out on his album and stuff? Well, that's because the kind of guy I am. I'm all helpful and stuff like that. I represent. I'm from straight out to Compton. Yeah, I wrote that too. You didn't know that, did you? Doesn't matter. Because here I am now, and I'm telling you now for the first time. So, I got a new music video coming out to where it's me doing some of the songs that my boy Lil Jon, was doing. And it's me showing you some dance moves. We came up with some dance moves one Sunday afternoon. We were just sitting there and we're like, oh, we got these fat, hot, awesome songs. All right, we need to make some dancing with it. Lil Jon was like, oh, I got some dancing. We just do like a little audition over. And I was like, no. We got to do something even better than that. So I came up with some dances. And I'm going to show you what they are. There's going to be 3 songs in the music video. And you're going to see what they are. And then every time you hear those songs of his, every time you hear those Lil Jon Eastside Boys and the DJ Snake songs, you're going to want to just, you're going to just dance it up in the club every time you hear them. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm going to make that little guy put the link up on Facebook whenever those come up so you can watch them on YouTube. Peace! Now you can get in there and do the rest of your show. Get it on! That's not very nice. He's not nice. I mean, he didn't punch me or anything, but, you know, he's not that nice. Okay, at least he threw me back in here and he didn't steal my rave. So, I got my rave going. Got a new song, and it's 1,050 times 197 times better than the first one. So, ready for this? Doesn't matter. Here it goes!